Hey, before we start, I want to say you something openly. Yes, I am a man. And you might be wondering, what can a man really understand about the female loneliness? That's fair, that's fair. But there is what I've seen after years working with a woman in therapy. Sometimes the safest place to explore your emotional patterns with a man is with a man who is trained to understand them, not to judge you, not to minimize you, but to help you to see what you might be not seeing from the inside. And if you truly want to understand your independence, your exhaustion, your emotional walls, your relationship patterns, a male psychological perspective can be incredibly revealing. So if you're here, stay with me. Let's talk honestly, right? Um, Let me ask you something gently. Are you the one who always has it together? You solve the problems, you show up, you don't fall apart publicly, you handle your life. Uh, but when you finally sit down at the night, is there this quiet heaviness? Loneliness in woman often hides behind competence. Okay, you are capable, independent, responsible. Okay, but deep down, do you wish someone would notice you are tired? Not tired from work, tired from always being the strong one. And here's something really important. Being strong all the time is not the same as being okay, right? Be honest with yourself. When someone starts getting emotionally close, do you instinctively step back? Do you say, I'm fine, I don't need that? Yeah, I've got this. Think with me. But at the night, do you scroll feeling like something is missing? Loneliness doesn't always look like a crying. Sometimes it looks like a hyper independence. Sometimes it looks like I don't need anymore. When deep inside you actually want to feel safe with someone. If you've learned to protect yourself, that doesn't make you cool. It means you've been hurt, but staying in protection mode forever always isolates you. Let's think. Maybe you date. Maybe you've dated a lot, right? Maybe you even been married, right? But do you ever feel like no one truly reaches you? You talk, you go out, you share moments, okay? But there is this invisible wall. You're present, but not fully seen. Well, loneliness is in a woman often shows up emotional disconnection, and that can lead to thoughts like maybe I'm too much, maybe I'm too complicated, maybe I just can't connect. No, no, please, no. If you just haven't felt emotionally safe enough yet, there is a difference, right? You need to understand this difference. Let's talk about something subtle. Have you built a solid life, career, stability, independence? But when you accomplish something, the satisfaction fades quickly. You think, okay, what's next? Success without emotional intimacy can feel empty. You don't want applause. You want someone to genuinely share the experience with you. And when that's missing, loneliness grows quietly. I'm going to say this carefully. Have you stayed depending or something to quiet, something to quiet your emotions? scrolling, wine, overworking, constantly business, or maybe medication prescribed legitimate without emotional processing. Medication can regulate symptoms, of course, but loneliness is not just chemical; it's relational, right? If you're managing pain instead of understanding it, that's a sign something deeper needs attention. No shame, okay? Just awareness. Um, You tell yourself you don't need anyone. This one is powerful. Have you convinced yourself that needing someone equals weakness? That fully independence is the safest identity. Let me say this clearly. Wanting companionship doesn't make you weak. Wanting love doesn't make you desperate. Wanting support doesn't make you incapable. It makes you human, okay? Something loneliness disguises itself as a pride, not because you're arrogant, but because it hurts to admit you miss something. This may be the deepest sign. Do you feel like no one truly knows you? Not your achievements, okay? Not your appearance, not your productivity, but you, especially you, your doubts, your fears, your softness. Um, Loneliness often sounds like no one really sees me. And that hurts more than being physically alone. Let's address something directly. Maybe part of you is thinking, I don't know you. I don't know if I would feel comfortable opening up to a male psychologist, and I respect that. Okay, but consider this: if many of your emotional wounds, frustrations, or disappointments happened with dynamics involving men, exploring that safely with a trained male psychologist can make sometimes create breakthroughs. Uh, Not because men are better, okay, not because women are incapable, but because perspective matters. Sometimes healing comes from engaging safely with the ones felt unsafe. If you truly feel you need to understand your patterns deeper, your attractions patterns, your emotional defenses, your relational expectations, I strongly recommend that let's trying a session with a male psychologist. You might see things you've never seen before. What not to do. I'm going to tell you what not to do. Please don't pretend you are fine, you are thin when you're not. Replace connection with distraction. Shame yourself or wanting intimacy. Don't turn independence into emotional isolation. Loneliness is not a character flaw, it's a signal, right? And signals are meant to be understood, not surpassed. What you can start doing from now on, start small, okay? Practice saying, I actually need support. Allow one safe person to see vulnerable part of you, okay? Ask yourself, what am I protecting? Separate the strength from emotional armor, right? Um, you don't have to lose your independence. What I meant to say. You just have to soften the defense. Well, right. If you saw yourself in this video, even in one part, you are not broken. You are not behind. You are not too much, right? You may just be emotionally tired from surviving. And surviving is not the same as being connected, right? Well, if this resonated you, not just intellectually but emotionally, and you're ready to actually work on these patterns inside of just thinking about them. I'm Francis, psychologist. If you want to explore this safely and from a structured male perspective that may help you uncover relational blind spots and emotional defenses, the link to book a consultation in the description or in the first comment down below. Sometimes one honest conversation changes more than years of silent endurance. You don't have to navigate this alone, right? I'll see you in the next video. Bye.